Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Big Phone Gaming here. Welcome back to episode number 6 of our Akron Dynasty here on College Football 26. Last episode we did take a loss against Toledo to start MAC play. It was not a great game from us. Hopefully we can get back on the winning ways here against Central Michigan. We don't have a bye until week 10, and then we play 3 straight games, then we have another 2 straight byes. So after Bowling Green, it'll pretty much see if we can make the MAC Conference Championship game. Obviously, we have to probably win out, but everyone else in the MAC really isn't doing very well. Everyone's well under 500. Besides Ball State, they are 2-2. But we get a 1-4 Central Michigan here, and hopefully we can come away with a win and get our first win in the MAC. So we are playing in the rain here at home, and hopefully, again, we can get our first win here in MAC conference play. It's going to rely on our running game. I feel like if we can run the ball pretty well, especially here in the rain, it'll be good. But we do have to at least somewhat pass occasionally. But we get a yard on play number 1. Let's see what we can do on play number 2. Get out to Curry. He's got space. He's got a spin move, and he's all the way up to the 48-yard line of gain of 23. That's how you want to start. That's how you definitely want to start. Now Curry's already hurt, so we're going to have to go to Gant right off the rip due to wear and tear. It's a gain of 2, so his day is already done on 2 carries, but he did have a catch. So second down 8, we're going to dump it off to our tight end, Kravak, and he's got a first down up to the 39. So far, we're having a lot better drives compared to last game against Toledo. Hopefully we can continue this. Gant with a solid run of 10. And this is one of his first runs of the season as well. I'm not too mad about it. Give it up to Gant here on the RPO, and it gets a yard. Nothing really else there to write home about. So it's second down and 9 from the 28-yard line. I'm going to throw it to Greer, and he's going to drop it. He did get hit hard, but honestly, that should be a catch. Maybe I should have secured it rather than try to catch and run there. But third down and 9. And it's going to be knocked down incomplete. Almost picked. But we had to throw it pretty quickly. The offensive line didn't really help us out there, but we will be kicking a field goal here. The kick is up, and it is right down the middle, and we do make it. Almost was a little short. But Akron puts the first points on the board. It is 3-0. Now let's see if our defense can get some stops here and get the ball back. Good hit on the return. It's up to the 18-yard line for Central Michigan. That's where they'll start. They're 1-4, like I said earlier, here on the season, and hopefully we can make them 1-5. A win would be great, especially for the conference play here. We're going to need it, too, especially losing to Toledo if we want to make the conference championship. First and 10, they're going to run a read option that's going to get a couple yards. It's about actually a yard. They do average 339 yards per game, so... But then again, they don't have the accelerated clock to really mess with that. Davidson can't make the play in the backfield. It should have been for negative yards, but unfortunately he breaks a tackle and gets 7 on the play, enough for a first down. I guess that might have been 10. I don't know why it said 7. But first and 10. It's the QB power, and it's going nowhere. It's a loss of 2 here on the run for their quarterback. So second down and 12 now from the 29-yard line. All runs so far. And another run. This time left side. Nowhere to go. Third and 12. We did really good against the run last game until late in the game. They kind of wore us down a little bit, but this is their first pass. They throw right side. He is going to be short. He gains 9. They needed 13. So fourth down and 3, and that forces a punt, and the defense gets off the field for the first time here in this one on the first drive. Bills will have a chance to return. I tried to cut back inside. It didn't really work out, but we get up to the 27. That's not terrible. We'll take it. So it'll be first down and 10 to start. A cutback left, and Gant had a really nice carry again. Gain of 11, first down. We saw it open up there. I think we're going to run a... No, we're just going to try to get Adams here open. Throws it. Adams gets hit. Incomplete. That was kind of a tough one to really get there. Nothing really was open. We had to wait, and we got hit as we threw. This one is a blitz. We're going to run a screen. It's going to work out really good. Up to the 46-yard line. And just like that, I mean, the running backs are getting open. They're not really covering the running backs out of the backfield. So we got to make sure we keep an eye on that for the rest of the game. But we're going to run right side. We have the safety to beat. Spin move. He does not beat him. But up to the 31 and another first down, a gain of 15. He's got 4 carries for 37 yards already. That's a very good day. Throws it incomplete. That was a little bit too high. So first down and 10. Or second down and 10 after the first down incompletion. The rain is causing an issue here. I will say that. But we're going to throw underneath to Adams. He's got the catch for 5. And he's at 54 yards. But again, they've been mostly short passes. We haven't really been able to throw deep. Throw. He's... Wow, that was a catch. So it's a catch, but it's 4th down and 1. It's not enough for a first down. I'm very surprised he caught that football. I wonder if we can go back and look at it. Can we go back and look at that? We can. I mean, we get hit as we throw. Actually, we don't. We were a little bit late, but he goes up and grabs it, gets hit through the rain, and hangs on with it with one hand. Honestly, do we think that's going to happen in real life? But we got to kick another field goal. The kick is up, and the wind will help, and that's another field goal good. So it's 6-0 here in the second quarter. Both quarters, we get a field goal. And hopefully we can just stop them from scoring. Because if we can stop them from scoring, that'd be nice. Because then we'd be up 6-0, have a chance to go up 2 scores early in this one. And of course, we started with ball in this game, so we're going to have to get a stop at some point if we want, or at least be up 2 scores. They're going to run up the middle. We're right there with Davidson. He makes the tackle in this one. Now Jacob Russell is injured, one of their offensive linemen. Never want to see any injuries. It'll be 2nd down and 11 with 7:51 to go here in the second quarter. It's a play-action pass. They're going to throw to the outside. No one was really there. And he's going to get 9, and it'll be 3rd down and 2. One of their best plays so far in this one. It's only been a couple of them. So 3rd down, we're going to send a blitz. And we're going to get home. He breaks one, but can't break the other. And the defense again gets another stop. This time it's a 3 and out. So Akron with us leading 6-0. It's not a great punt as well. Cut to the right side and get nothing. We're up to the 42, so we're going to have excellent field position in this one. I mean, we're going to try to get the passing game going. I know it's probably not a smart idea. But Greer's open. He's got the catch. Spin move. 1st down. Up to the 36 of the other side. That's a gain of 22. So 1st down and 10. We're going to run the football up the middle. We have space, and that's another 1st down. How about Gant in this game? Very, very solid. So 1st and 10. An RPO will run to the outside. We'll cut back in, and he's got 5. Probably could have had more if he would have made the man miss, but unfortunately doesn't. So 2nd down and 5 from the 18-yard line. Let's try to find the end zone here. Throw a little bit too high, but he does get the first down. It is a catch. 7 of 11 for Finley in this one. Running left side. Gant is down to 4. It's a gain of 3. Second down and goal. Let's try to get a touchdown pass. Finley hasn't thrown a touchdown pass in a while. I'd like to get him one. And we're just going to have to take the sack. No one got open. It's now 3rd and goal. From the 9-yard line, if that safety breaks in, or that linebacker breaks in, we're going to throw it. But we have the run, and he's down to the 1. I think we're going to go for this. This one is going to be a tough play, especially with us at the 1-yard line. We just need our blocks. No one's blocking that linebacker there, so hopefully he doesn't cut in. Gant is in. He gets pushed in. So we finally find the end zone on our 3rd drive of the game, and it'll be 13-0 here at home in the rain. 8 plays in 3 minutes. Very, very good drive. No mistakes. That's what you want to see. So they'll start at their own 18-yard line after the return. And Central Michigan already in the hole. Running left side, and he's got 3. That's it. That is about it there. So 2nd down and 7 here for Central Michigan. Run left side, and we just overran him. And that's a big hit. And now Jacob Russell is again injured. He did have bruised ribs last time we heard. And now he's got an ankle bruise. Man is just bruised all over, dog. Take him out. So 3rd and 2. Got a man in motion. It is a run. It is the jet touch pass. And we're there. We hold him up. And that is a loss of 2. And Akron's defense again gets a 3 and out. They haven't reached our side of the field at all. So let's try to get a return. It's not getting much. We get to the 40. That is about it. But so far, so good here from Akron. Why is the pass all the way up there? I think it should be like the... Yeah, we probably actually should have thrown it. I was looking at the guy up top there, and I was like, why is the pass guy the safety? It should be the corner, but all right. 2nd down, 11. And that one's out of reach. Again, trying to get a man open. I think the rain is an issue for Finley here in this one. But 3rd down. Going to run a screen. I have to buy a little time there. And unfortunately, the linebacker pushes our offensive line. So we have to punt for the first time. And Central Michigan will get their first stop of the game. And we'll punt it all the way to the 30. Not a great punt from us as well, but it is what it is. And let's see how our defense can do here. Actually, it was set at the 31-yard line. That's kind of weird. That's at the 31. So again, another QB power, but again, we get pushed right into the quarterback. So it's a tackle for a loss. It's 2nd down 11 with 1:40 to go. Up 13-0. Everybody's covered. He's just going to toss it up, and it's incomplete. Greenwood gets the deflection. Honestly, that was probably almost caught. So 3rd down 11. We have all 3 of our timeouts. So if we get a stop here, we can call a timeout. They're going to run the football. And he does break a tackle, but gets only 3. And that's another stop by our defense. Our defense came to play tonight. 4th down and 8. They will punt it with 1:30 to go. Granted, we will have to throw the ball to try to get down the field. But we will start from the 37-yard line. A great, decent return there. They are kind of playing up here. Finley's going to take off and slide now. We're not trying to take a hit. Again, we can go ahead and let this go into half. We're not going to try to press here. If nothing's there, nothing's there. We're just going to move on. Well, that's a first down for Gant. Now there's a minute to go. From the 50-yard line. This is going to be a... I tried to throw it earlier, but it wouldn't let me. I guess he slipped, but this is going to be offsides. So we will get a free 5 yards, and that will stop the clock for us anyways. So it'll be first down and 5 from the 45-yard line after the offsides penalty. Snap. We're going to take off. No one is covering the left side. Finley is not fast at all, but we'll get out of bounds at the 23-yard line. So he's doing it himself here. 3 attempts, 24 yards. Did get sacked once. Another screen pass. We actually get the block this time, but of course we run into it on accident. And it's a gain of 2. So there is... about 20 seconds left. This is probably the last play before we have to kick a field goal. Over the middle. Newell's got it. Catch. Timeout with 12 seconds to go. We can actually try to get in the end zone here again. We are at the 6-yard line. We have Greer. He's got the catch and another touchdown here for Akron. This is probably the most dominant game we've had all season. We are up 20-0. Especially after last week, this is a great bounce-back game from both our offense and defense. Because this is huge. I mean, 20-0 at the half is big. And they have 4 seconds. They'll probably just take a knee, which they will. And this will bring us to the half with Akron being a little dominant here, 20-0. Will actually have me select a play for some reason. I don't know why it just doesn't let you go to half or go to the half at that point with 4 seconds. Like, they're not gonna get a playoff in 4 seconds. Let's be real here. But look at that, over 200 yards of offense, 14 first downs, 6.6 yards per play. We'll take it. But Central Michigan does start with the football, down 3 scores. We'll return it again, and they will get to their own 18-yard line on the return. So let's see what we can do here on this one. And the defense, again, get another stop. They're going to run the ball to the right side, and that's going to go nowhere again. It's a loss of 4. And again, I'm going to show you guys, I didn't change anything here. Like, it is on Heisman. There it is. So, can't say anything that changed the difficulty after that last loss. It's just, sometimes these things happen. Again, another run and a loss of 2. It is 3rd down and 16. I want to see at the end of the game how many tackles for a loss we have, because this is kind of insane. 3rd down, they do break a tackle, but he only gains 5. So again, another punt forced by the defense on another 3 and out. They wasted a minute and a half and lost a yard. So Hills will have a chance to return, and he will get up to the 42. Another short field for us. A lot of tackles for a loss in this game. We're going to run the ball. No point of trying to run here, and Brown is now injured for Central Michigan. Gant's day will be done. Oh, Curry's all healthy now. Let's go. Bring him back out. Or hit Greer, who had the touchdown before the half. He gets up to the 35. Another good first down. So since we have Williams is now in. I don't know why Williams is in. Gonna run up the middle. Williams has a first down. Even the backups are starting to get some good plays. He is the freshman. Now Curry is back in. There he is. I was thinking he was supposed to be in there. That one we should have passed. But Curry gets 2. It's always really hard to tell on that RPO, especially the pop one where the tight end is just trying to go on a streak. It's really hard to tell, but we're going to hit Greer again. Spin move, makes a man miss. He breaks a tackle. He's in the end zone. No, he's not. He's at the 1. I thought he was in the end zone. He reached for it. It'll be first down and goal from the 1. We're going to hand it off to Curry. He gets in the end zone. And Akron is just dominating here in this one. It is 27-0. 6 plays in 2 minutes. I would say that is pretty good. We might even see our backup, like our mass backups in here in the 4th. Walker gets a hit on him, and he's at the 15 to start Central Michigan's drive. Again, I don't think they've got anywhere close to the 50 here in this game. I know they've had the one big first down, but after that, it's been nothing. We got everything covered. This is going to be a sack. It's a loss of 8. Durham with the sack, the first sack of the game by our defense, which is wild to say because we've been in the backfield a lot. This will be a quick pass, and it'll be gaining of 7. But they've only thrown it 5 times. He's 4 of 5 for 20 yards. They've mostly been running the football, which, again, really has not been good for him. Throws it left side, incomplete, and it's 4th and 11. Another stop by the defense. This is, again, I think the most dominant we've seen of Akron here in just our short season with them so far. I mean, we're 6 games in, and this is the best I think we've played, and we're playing in the rain. So 1st and 10, we're going to hand it up the middle, and Curry's going to get a couple yards. He gets a yard. But I think maybe after this drive, we may see our backups in. I mean, we don't need a risk injury. We're up 27-0. Throw it over the middle. We got Polk, who gets his first catch of the game. He makes a man miss. All the way down inside the 10, makes a move, and he's down at the 1. Both of our wide receivers get down at the 1. He's got a catch for 43 yards. That'll be second down or first and goal. Curry actually gets stopped at the 2-yard line. He actually loses a yard. So second down and goal. We're going to pass the football here. Throws it. Polk is open. He deserves that touchdown. And it is 34-0. This is just a dominant game. And I mean dominant. That's a big hit, but he actually bounces off of him. He gets up to the 17, but again, I think going in the 4th quarter, we might see our backups in. Oh, that was a great play action. Kamara can't make the play. And Central Michigan will be near the 40 near the 50 for the first time today. That's how good our defense has been. This is the first time we allowed like a big play. Another play action. He throws it. It's caught, but it gets nothing. He actually does get a yard. I thought it would be nothing there. I thought he caught it backwards, but I guess he didn't. So second down and 9 from the 50. You know, they're going to pass the 50 for the first time. They will, and it'll be actually some good yards. Up to the 40. I think this is where we're actually going to mass sub our backups. Give our backup some playing time. We are up 34-0 here in the 3rd quarter. Great day from our defense. So let's just see how our backups do. I mean, we're gonna run time when we get the ball anyways. When we get after they score or if they don't score here, but you just never know. But 8 minutes to go here in the game. Of course, it will be going pretty quick. Man in motion. It is a run, And our backups force a fumble and we get the ball. Oh my goodness. Davidson forces the fumble. I don't know why he's in. He's one of our starters. We don't have many linebackers there, but G will get the carry for the first time. He gets 3 yards. Brookhart is in at quarterback. G again will get the carry for 3. So 3rd down and 4. We're actually going to have to throw the ball with our backup quarterback. And let's see how he goes. Let's see how he does. He gets Williams on the little drag route, and that's a first down. I mean, that's just too easy. 1 for 1 for 17 yards. So we're already down to 6.5 to go. G's got room to run here. And an armbar. And he's down to the 19. So about to be under 6 to go here in this one. And we're just going to run the football. G's having a great game on the ground. And he just came in. He gets 9. Second down and 1. Can we put up 40 points on Central Michigan? That's going to be a first down, and he gets pulled forward for up to the 7. 5 carries, 32 yards, with his longest being 13. First and goal. Running the ball. He's got open space. That is another touchdown. And Akron has put up 41 points. I don't know what happened from last week to this week, but man, is it night and day difference. They'll start from the 21-yard line. Can we pitch a shutout here? I mean, we have over 300 yards per game. They're held to like 50. First and 10, it is just going to be a run up the middle, and it's a nice move. He actually gets 9, or close to 10. 3 carries for 11 yards. Do they have backups in too? I feel like they have backups in. Maybe I'm wrong. He's just going to toss it up. And we're there, incomplete. And now Frazier's hurt for us. That's not good. We don't want to see that, especially one of our freshmen get hurt. But again, everyone's almost a backup here. So up the middle, now cuts to the right side. He breaks a tackle and does get a first down up to 33. It'll be first and 10 with 4 minutes to go. Our defense just needs to make one more stop and we get a shutout. Up the middle, and it's going to be a stop. It's going to be a gain of 6. On the run. So second down and 4. And a man in motion. It's an option play. We actually played that very well. It's back to the line of scrimmage. Even though we have 24 first downs compared to their 4. That's insane. And they had 4 in the first play of the game. And again, another pitch, and it's not going to get it. And that the defense is going to get another punt. I mean, they had 2 first downs on their last drive before this one, and I think 1 before. Holding them to 4 first downs is actually insane. We're going to run chew clock. We hold them to 90 yards of offense. Granted, they might have one more play, but you never know. We do get the carry, gain of 8, and if we get a first down, that ends the game. Central Michigan won't even touch the football. But 24-4 on first downs. Up the middle run. That's a first down. And that's going to do it. We're now just going to run out the clock. G with the carry, gains a yard. That is about it. We're not even going to run. We're not even going to pass the football here. We're just going to run. 25 first downs in the night. We could have potentially 26 here with another running back in of Macon. And he's going to get a first down. There's no way he gets a first down there. That's unreal. 1 carry for 15 yards. G is back in. This will be the last play of the game. And he gets back. He actually loses too, but that's going to do it. Akron will move to 3-3. We get back to 500. Central Michigan will go to 1-5. Not a great season from them. But man, oh man. 41-0. The defense pitches a shutout. Finley with 199 yards and 2 touchdowns. Had a 75% completion percentage and no interceptions for the first time all season. Good for him. Especially in the rain was a little tough. But again, a dominant game from this team. And, I mean, just looking at the stats, we had 26 first downs compared to their 4. They had 90 total yards of offense. We had 402. 186 rushing yards on 33 carries. They had 22 carries for 33 yards. They only completed 6 of their 9 passes for 57 yards. We completed 16 of 21 for 216. We had 2 touchdowns as well on the day. We went 1 of 5 on third downs, 1 of 1 on fourth downs. They went 1 of 8 on third downs. And, of course, we did force a fumble. But 19 minutes, almost 20 minutes of possession. They had 12 minutes, 7 yards per play. We had 54 total plays. Finley went 15 of 20 for 199 yards. Brookhart went 1 for 1 for 17. Finley also had the 2 touchdowns. Rushing-wise, Gant had 12 for 75 and a touchdown. G, 10 for 54 and a touchdown. Curry, 6 for 7 and a touchdown. Finley, 3 for 24. Macon? I have no idea how to say the last name. I apologize. 1 for 15. And Williams, 1 for 11. Receiving-wise, Greer had 5 for 81. A touchdown, did have a drop. Adams also had a drop. He had 2 for 9. Polk, 2 for 45 and a touchdown. Gant, 3 for 16. Curry, Williams, Newell, and Kravak all had 1 catch on the day. Defensive-wise, Davidson, Summers, and David all had 5 tackles. Davidson and David, and that's kind of funny. I mean, that's just a ton of tackles for a loss. We only had the 1 sack, no picks, but we did force a fumble from Cam Davidson. He also recovered it as well. Kicking-wise, we were perfect on the day, especially in the rain is tough, but 2 field goals, we made them both. We also made all of our extra points, so 2 for 2 on field goals and 5 for 5 on extra points. We only punted once for 32 yards. We had 1 kick return, and then we had 6 or 7 punt returns for 47 yards in total. So, yeah, a dominant game here from Akron. We'll gladly take it. We moved to 3-3. We get a ton of XP for that game as well. We also level up. But if you guys do want to play in this Dynasty, write a comment down below. We do have 2 players signed. We have a couple people almost signed. So, again, just let me know down in the comment section. Name that you guys want to take over. And, of course, the name that you guys want to have for that player. Currently, we only have a 1-star halfback and a 2-star corner. Hopefully, we can sign more guys because we do need... We're actually only losing 4 players. We only have 4 seniors on this roster. That's kind of wild that we only have 4 seniors. But anyways, that's going to do it for the episode. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, hit that like button down below. It is free. It really helps out the channel. If you guys are new, hit that subscribe button. We're very, very close to 500 subs. Granted, once we hit 500, I'll stop asking. I just want to, yeah, because if we hit 500, we're going to do a 24-hour stream. You guys are going to watch me struggle trying to stay up for 24 hours. But, anyways, hope you guys have a great rest of your day, week, weekend, whenever you guys are watching this, and I'm out. Peace.